Morning, I am Ed Cruz. This is Robert. Brand new channel. This is the Kirin Rise Wing Chun Online University channel. Today, you're probably wondering why you're watching this video, and it's the title, Why Does Wing Chun Fail? And I'm going to tell you exactly why Wing Chun fails, because people have no idea how to use it. That's a plain simple fact. The confusion is development and application. What they develop in school, they're trying to actually apply in a technique fashion. That's why it will never work in the real situation. So you gotta know exactly what Wing Chun is used for, okay? So for example, fight situation happens. He's gonna do something, all of a sudden I put up my guard. Right away, you're toast. Because remember this rule, Wing Chun is for self-defense, not sparring. Self-defense, not sparring. What's the difference? Remember this rule. If you have time to talk, you have time to walk. So in this situation, he's setting up, I'm setting up, you're sparring. Real fight situation, boom! You're just hitting him out of the blue. That's a real fight situation. Right? But if you have time to, if you think of it, a Gung Fu man knows how to put himself in a good situation. If you have time to talk, and you still end up in a fight, that means your Wing Chun sucks. You don't have the mental skill or mental control to actually deal with that situation. All of a sudden, he's getting pissed, you're getting pissed, and now you're in a fight. But if you're really skilled, you can walk out of that. If you're not skilled, guess what? Practice some more. Right? Because in a real situation, if the punches, all of a sudden something's happening, I'm not setting up to do the guard and triangle. You'll never see that. If he's about to punch, boom, I'm already applying my technique. I'm already applying my punch at that moment. That means within my motion already exists the triangle, my guard hand. But if you actually see me go set up guard hand and then do the technique, you totally misunderstand why it's being taught to you. Okay, or maybe how it's being explained to you. The second thing is technique, like I said, does not work. Technique leads to structure. But if you try to apply technique on the street, you'll lose every single time. For example, Robert does pak punch. Okay, pak punch again. Good. Coming hard. Good. Pak punch again. Now it doesn't work. Doesn't work, why? Because technique is understanding how the motion functions, but it is not the overall structure of what you want to do. So in the last example that I did, I used muscle. I wasn't compliant with them in the drill. And if you try to use a technique, just the motion itself, you'll lose every single time. So, why does the art fail? Why does the art fail? Quite often, actually. And to me, the problem is its lack of understanding, or people's lack of understanding of what the art was designed to do and how to make it work. And the thing is, it's this change. People love the fusion type, and I get it. I get, it's very appealing that you're picking and choosing what you like. It's kind of like religion in a sense, where you're picking and choosing the only stuff that you want to follow. All right, but the reality is, if you truly believe in the art and you understand the art, you won't do it that way. Okay, you won't do it that way, and because change for the sake of changing doesn't necessarily make it better. Right? The reason I don't change, the reason I'm not picking and choosing and adding things into the art, because if you take the time to actually learn the art, and that's something that most people won't do, take the time to learn the art. If you take the time to learn the art, there's no question that Wing Chun can't answer. All right? A lot of times you hear something, well, if you can't make it work for yourself, you know why you can't make it work for yourself? Because you're not spending the time practicing. That's why. It's not that the art is flawed. There's no flaw in the art. It's that you're not willing to take the time to practice. And take the time is like, oh, I spent a couple of weeks or a couple of months or a couple of years and I couldn't make it work. Well, guess what? That's what mastery is about, to actually take the time and actually learn why you're doing it. Okay? So I found this video actually very difficult to do, because my efforts that I'm putting in today is probably just to delay the inevitable. To me, I honestly believe the art is on the path of dying. That whatever the core concept of the art is that remaining, it's going to be some kind of hosh-posh mixture of something else with it. Okay? And so what I'm offering right now, okay, this is something that I've been working on for such a long time now. It's called the Kirin Rise Wing Chun Online University. Okay? And my goal is to try to keep the art alive. Let's try to keep the art alive. That is really the overall goal. This is and when I say university, this is the level that we're talking about as far as me teaching the art. Everything for the last 8 years that I've shown on video, while I honestly believe there's no one that matches the amount of depth that I go into video, those were all basic information. So the university is really for individuals, it may be you, that want to learn the art to the fullest. So this is what I'm offering from this university. And all this information you can find below on the link sent up, okay? One, I'm gonna teach the art, the entire art, for those who want to learn the entire art, okay? I'm gonna teach it at such a deep level, from both mental, physical, and spiritual, but literally everything I've shown from just a basic stance, I've only shown basic level of understanding that art. Two, on a weekly basis on the site, we're gonna have new videos and also articles, and basically it's just to show you the ins and outs of how intricate the art is and how it works, okay? Not only am I gonna also teach you the art, as far as from a student's perspective, I'm also going to teach it to you from a teacher's perspective. If you want to teach the art, and I actually say if you really want to digest the art, you got to teach it. You got to teach it to somebody. One, you have to do it, but you also have to teach it. I'm also going to show you how to teach it to your students. We already have a curriculum set up for a level 1 curriculum, and I'm going to keep adding on to that each time. And also, I want to set it up as far as an online correction. So in other words, you're having problems with a particular drill, post a video up, I can actually give you either a written or verbal or video-wise correction of what you're doing and how to practice it right. And this is really the overall goal, to actually teach and spread the art. Okay, so as a university, it's not free, okay? But I really debated how much I want to charge for this, because the overall goal is I want people to learn, but at the same time, I also realize if you give something for free to people, they never take advantage of it. They never take advantage of it, they get lazy of it, because you can't hand out stuff to people. They got to earn it. So right now, for a limited time, the first 50 people who sign up for 25 bucks not only get the Kirin Rise book autographed by me, but you also get access into the site. Okay, for the first 50 people. So if I go through the lines and you're number 51, what happens next is the next level. So for right now, limited time, first 50 people, it's only 25 bucks for a 6-month period to get into the university, okay? And if you're number 51, the price jumps up to 50 bucks for a 6-month period. You still get the book, but now it's 50 bucks and access to the university. All right, so if you have questions, definitely ask, email me, at all the information is below, but I'm really looking forward to finding people who want to learn the art. And really take it to the next level. Take it to the next level and basically help me keep this art alive, okay?